think that we might, no, you know what? Let's see what to do. See, now this is turning into a mess already again. All right. So, all right. Okay, I should put some damn shoes or something on. It's cold down here. Cold. Okay. Okay. All right. So, definitely some it the clown kind of energy. Now, I think I've just put a picture up of a clown, and then somebody that was reminding me of clown energy, because somebody been clowning around, and it's not so much to talk about the person's appearance. You know, sometimes too much makeup could lead to that. This is talking about somebody hiding in the crevices, in the corners, and underground and stuff like this, facilities or some kind of fucking cavern or something, because that cave and stuff came out last night. Okay. This is this energy that I'm talking about here. Now, this could be, like I said, these people could have been studying children for a long time. Now again, so this might not be to kill the children like it the clown, but I feel like this is somebody that studies things. So somebody could claim that they were this or that, or they make this and do this, and this is what I'm saying about a lot of people. I think we talked about this last year. A lot of people that do a lot of low-key witches that sell things, I don't really necessarily trust it that much, because again, I feel like there's additives or something that people be adding to stuff. I think I said this and I pissed some people off, but I'm serious about what I'm saying here. I feel like we are losing these people that brag about having 3 or 4 professions. You should think about that, right? It's good to have that, but you should think about what are these people capable of doing with these things, with these different. So, like, say somebody could be a doula and somebody could be a cook. Now, again, I see the behind the scenes energy as to what these people, how far they have gone when it comes to taking resources from the indigenous or aboriginal or brown people, okay, so-called black, whatever people. I know the lengths, see, that these people, I know the cover of them talking about, yeah, in science or being a scientist or whatever, this is what I study. I study minerals and soil. Well, if you go to etymology and break that, let's get on one thing at a time. If you go to etymology, and we probably already broke down a lot of these words, and you break down minerals, if you think about the rock, also a rock or your pineal gland can become a rock or calcified. If we're talking about the soil, you are the soil. So when somebody come in your face and they tell you that this is what they study in science, you best know that they studying you. And I don't know why I just still want to use this same deck, because I feel like this is the darkness that we're dealing with here. But I'm going to try one thing that I haven't tried before. And I think we're going to use the Alice in Wonderland. That's what something is telling me, to see if we want to go down that rabbit hole. All right. And then we might reiterate. I like to reiterate with the regular Rider weight or something close to it. But for today, we're going to try reiterating with these, because somebody messing with my Amazon order. Okay. I don't know. I know what I had in the account to get the shit. And I don't know. It's coming in little increments or whatever. So I'm just waiting it out. Also, I'm supposed to be getting something, you know what I'm saying? Something's supposed to be reoccurring like every week. And I'm noticing that it's not coming to my account. So I noticed that there might be some type of activity going on with a masculine or something. Some woman trying to pull the strings in my fucking life. And this is what I'm saying. This is the definition of breaking up the family. And it didn't really have nothing to do all the time with so-called white people. Right now, you got so-called black people that's money hungry, that's doing this, and then coming and smiling in your face. And all the time they want to take your place or have you erased. All right. So what we're talking about is somebody saying that they study those things. Okay. And I feel like minerals, I was thinking, damn, is blood a mineral? But I was thinking about the fact of the things that it says something about just I looked at it briefly before I came on here. The substance or the elements that are collected during mining. Now, This type of mining, I feel like I'm just hearing Assyrians. So again, this could, y'all know what I said about these ways that they initiate people into groups and stuff like this, right? And how a long time ago with the conspiracy thing, everybody was saying that these people eat dung. That's in the Bible, so we're not being too gross here. And then something about, like I said, the urine energy or something like this with the R. Kelly energy. Oh, we got a Beowulf energy here. Okay, the moon. Okay. So there's a lot about werewolves lately. I don't know if somebody, I don't know. I don't know if somebody's trying to do something strange when it comes to something like that to make a change or change somebody. I don't know. Okay. So when people talk about those things, it's important to really listen to what they're saying. Again, this could be also studying of the brain. I know that, again, some people like, you know, when it came to technology and turning your TV off because they can be doing stuff with that, and people, you tend to do these things, but they're actually involved in them. Me, I'm not. I'm just a conduit, a prophetess, a oracle, and a seer of God. This is how I know what I know. I don't have to move from this spot here to tell you what's going on in the world. Okay. That should prove it alone. If somebody has been stalking and watching me, that should prove it alone. People might say, oh, why is this person making moves and going and doing growth and they going around doing this, and that? Well, that means that these people have their hands in the cookie jar. So like I said, people telling you about hands in the cookie jar, theirs is there. They telling you about stolen thrones, theirs is there. If they talking about stolen crowns, theirs is there. It's just period. If they talking about accessing soil and minerals, their hand is in the cookie jar. They can sit there all day until they blue and black in the face. Some of them are brown and black. And listen, they are involved in this type of behavior. Okay? This is talking about bodily fluids and shit like this. All right? Brain scans, MRI tests. They can get their hands on things like this and study you. A lot of these people want to be you. They'll study your blood. They'll get everything. They know more about you than you do. And you thinking this is just a regular teacher that's talking about indigenous things and talking about what's going on or what happened in America in the past. And lo and behold, these are demonist energies or vampiric energies that thrive off of this type of behavior. They'll ask you to send pictures of men so that they can conjure up spirits and things like this and come to me spells or whatever the fuck this is here, okay? Having people in the hangman position. A lot of these women deal with men that deal with you, okay? Because they know there's something in you and they want to have access to whatever the fuck that is. So again, if you sleep with your husband, that's mining. Whether he's putting it there or there, okay? And if this man is leaving you and you see something mysterious going on, now they may be able to say, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I promise you I won't cheat or something like this. If they are working, say they're working with scientists behind the scene, but you can't know about it. That's why I call that infidelity and sexual immorality at its worst, because you should have talked to me first, because I could have gave you my input on if somebody approached you and said, hey, we want to use you for this kind of study or something. Like, people should not do things like that behind somebody's back. This ain't like I'm going to the dentist today. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need to know that. But I'm saying if somebody approaches someone with some type of ultimatum or some type of something, the first thing you should do is speak to your spouse. So once you go and break that barrier and you dealing with another group or another entity or another person or something like this, then there's the trust. The trust is gone. And you don't tell me about it. So that means you're doing something with someone else. And I don't care if you slept with them or not. You're doing something with you have obligations with somebody else other than me to make moves in our lives that could change something about our story. That is as much an infidelity as you sleeping with the bitch. Okay? Because these days, people got their own alternative agendas. They come to you one way and they have all these qualities up there. Okay, that's good for you. But what are you doing with those things? What are you using them for? So that could be mining here, okay? Again, that coal energy, that coal miner, coal man, this energy, like I said, this is energy harvesting at its best. I'm also hearing spice. This could be another family line or something from hundreds of years that have, dealt with the spice of life, or you see what I'm saying? Things that are in, certain individuals here. And they may mine these things and use them in certain things. And that's why I'll be like, I don't know. Because I've been thinking about food. And then this place keep putting these plates in my feed. And I feel like a masculine energy is trying to say, you can't cook like her. But I just haven't been cooking for 2 years. I mean, there's been major changes and I just haven't been. But I can cook. Um, but again, I feel like somebody's like trying to rub in all these qualities of these women, but when they're doing that, I'm not even thinking like, oh, I'm jealous of her. No, because I know I'm an all fucking energy. What I'm saying is, oh, you dummy, you didn't know that she is doing that with you, and then going taking that over here, and then they studying this shit and seeing how they can manipulate the situation, probably even use mind control or something on you. You know, you see what I'm saying? Mm, 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 mm. It's that people are sick. People are sick. This again, I was thinking about this doula energy. So if somebody could be like a cook and a doula, I would be watching out for that. If somebody because you know in Pepsi, okay, and things like this, okay, and what they found about fetus tissue, and people buying it by the barrel and things like this also turns people into maybe like a cannibalistic energy too, okay. And now that don't mean that you're gonna go out and start biting people. It just means that you know after eating something like that, it may desensitize something in you. This shit was in these shot in the vaccine too. Okay, we're not gonna say which one, but you know. All right. So it can desensitize a group, a world, a nation of people. All you guys about something that's going on that could be the regular flu and get everybody to take this shit, and then what? Everybody has been altered. 90%, 75% of the population. And really that's all you need for that percent of the population to go and feast or eat off the rest of the What the hell is going on? Okay, so that's all you need, okay, for the rest of the I'm mad because I don't even know when it stopped. But that's all you need is for 75% of the population to take something and desensitize them, and then they will take care of the other 25% that don't want to get involved. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. So, also the cyborg energy that also desensitizes and dehumanizes you know, a group of people or a culture here. That would make it so people, a group of people or a gang of people that knew you once knew you will then turn around and attack you or reject you, or a company that a community that once loved you, or a following that once loved you, and now you know they hate or want to attack or something like this with you. That's science, okay? So people could be claiming to be scientists all of a sudden here. People could be laying low. People could also be trying to plant things on somebody else that they were involved with here. Okay, this could be a woman that a man knew that maybe he was connected to this other woman, and he knew that he might, you know, that you guys were stealing information or something, but he didn't know that behind the scenes you was dealing with science, and that your mama or somebody in your lineage or somebody in your cult is working for the justice system, and then somebody else is working in the banking system, and you working with science, and all together you're trying to keep this. That's why I kept saying about that blockchain energy. Somebody about to leave and go back somewhere, but they can't because somebody then get the legal system on them. See, that's how they trapping these men here. All right. You don't want to participate in this? You think this is crazy? Well, look, this is what we was doing. You remember when we was stalking that person? You remember when we at least we didn't hurt that person, but when we were taking samples for that from that person in her sleep? Well, you was involved too, right? So how you gonna prove that you wasn't involved with this deep state part of it? Cause I feel like somebody got grossed out. I feel like somebody really something. This could also be with this Two of Cups too. Somebody sitting down eating with this person here. All right, and this person is living in it could be a living energy. One of these scientists or these so-called 1%ers that have no regard for anybody but themselves. This person could have been like that too. But this person now, the brain is on the serving platter here. Okay. Mm. And the kidney beans. This is what we were talking about. I feel like in here, where it said that you might wake up and some things may be missing from you. Okay. Now, I don't know what kind of technology they have, because some just blinked in my eyes of like laser, where they can seal up something without even you knowing that it even happened. And then I also was thinking about that movie, the Invisible Man, when that woman was being attacked by her spouse that she ran away from, and he had this invisible suit that he could jump in. I'm even thinking that somebody could get rid of a masculine energy so they can put on the invisible suit, and then they can go ahead and be close to a feminine energy for whatever reason. More studies. Maybe a man said, I don't want to be involved in that shit or something like this. And this person like, and they like, oh, when I get back to, because that's the energy I'm thinking like on American Horror Story, when that girl was like, she was in that circus or something like this, and then that lady was drugging them with opium or whatever. That could be fentanyl today. And then so the two ways it can kill is by killing you, or this fentanyl can kill your reputation and people are drugging you with it and you don't know what they're doing and they're recording it and showing it to people and you may be going up for a job, a position, or something like this, and these people have ruined your reputation here. That's two ways that you can kill somebody today. So they found out that that lady was trying to make it big or whatever. And she got finished with the circus, everything. She was going towards Hollywood, and they found out what she was doing to those people, and she was not able to go past something. Okay. I feel like a lot of people were using this DNA and blood, knowing about science and stuff like this, and taking stuff from mining to try to swap people's energy. I think they were saying something with Nikola Tesla, where there was a way to kind of shift somebody's energy. And I feel like that's like energy harvesting or energy swapping or copycat energy here. Okay. Also, this could be in court systems if somebody was working with family members or karmic cut off or dead or under the stairs energies. These people could have been using these specimens and stuff like this to try to prove like somebody else is something. Now, we had the Nine of Pentacles come out here, and I told y'all it just looks so misplaced. It's this person that was running out of resources or something, and it looks like she's just sitting out of place in that room with the 9 cups. It don't even look like, and she's looking like she's trying hard to, seduce or bring something towards her so that she can get what's supposed to be in them cups instead of the rightful person. Once I start using this deck like that, I realized that that's somebody was like, yeah, ooh, somebody gave me a good idea, because this person that think this bitch is so much smarter than me. Okay. And they thought they was up and stuck. Okay. With the way I feel, the way we communicate that's connected to me is different. Okay, because they already know my story. They already know what to tell these hoes to say and do. But you don't see them doing the research or something, or you don't see that organically these people are tapped into your energy here. And so they know, or they studying your brain waves, or they're studying doing some type of what do you call it, dream fasting, or something like this. Okay, they're doing some type of hooking shit up to your brain and trying to see, shit. It's just weird. Okay. So I'm thinking about that. Like I said, I'm going too fast. The episode, and the girl was like, oh, I'm getting out of here. And when I get back to, no, it was the witchcraft one. It was the witchcraft, the witch, or whatever. It was that one. But I don't know why I'm thinking of the two, because it might be something about those two energies or those two situations. And she was like, when I get back there or whatever, I'm telling what y'all been doing here. Okay. And when she went to went to the government or something like this. Okay. So again, I feel like this is this person right here. And she might be an alcoholic or something. There's booze all behind here. All right. Somebody might be, but this cup, this golden cup right here is really what I feel like somebody's using here to be able to even stand behind this wall or something. And definitely I feel like somebody built some underground bunker or something like this. Right here. Somebody built something underground with this dirt and this wood or whatever. Okay. It might be stocked with drinks and potions. These look like potions or scientific something. Somebody could also be making perfume, and they could be making alcoholic beverages and liquor and putting a little bit of something of yours in it here, knowing that whatever it is that comes from you is abundant, or it is rich, or something like this. Okay. Could be something like that. But this person looked out of place. And she look, I wonder, do they know? I wonder, do they know that this is very the fuck out of place? Will they really recognize it? Is what it look like somebody is doing here. And so we got the Empress still coming up right here. And them trying to put the Empress in some type of imprisonment here. Because nobody sees the world like the Empress, because they know the Empress is the chosen one, is the God or living God of these times, possibly here. The King of Kings. But these are street pope energies. They run around the underground or in neighborhoods and shit like this, sowing these seeds of deceit, getting people to rally up against the sun, possibly more than likely. But the sun don't hear about it, because the sun can't worry about shit like that. But it can. I really feel like somebody trying to make it seem like you can't do this, or you can't go there, or they can't come. But I feel like it really is they can't. Your light is somebody's light is too bright, and people just can't come towards you. All right. And when people recognize that, that's when the real and start working with that person instead of doing what they're doing to this person and trying to use anybody else with that person. That's when real changes will start happening. Because right now I'm giving y'all this message, but I guarantee somebody got somebody watching me and they're going to try to come and do what I did first. Or somebody already did a video, this rising. It's not going to sound like my video because they want me to say the thorough shit. They want me to put it down. They want these other people to play with you. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to tell you how it is and not be embarrassed about because I know what I'm talking about. But they can use keywords or they're going to try to change their language or soften it. Like, again, this is their way of telling you what they're doing without telling you what you're doing so it can be accepted by you so they can continue to do it. So you got these people that's taking things from mining. This is digging. What is somebody doing? Digging in your business. This could be a woman meeting your masculine. These is women that will want to be with a masculine after he been with his wife, so she can take samples of what was made. I'm about to say the grits or the green. Mean green. Yeah. So for money or whatever. Okay. So again, this could be somebody selling off, doing some weird science with your womb, creating things and then taking them out. You know, it's something like this going on here. Okay. So I'm pretty sure a doula knows a lot about pregnancy and birth and things like this. Okay. A doula could be also somebody that teaches someone else how to birth a nation. You just have to be able to look at this shit with a dual nature. There could be somebody that helps people have a baby that didn't want to go to the hospital and rather do it naturally. Or this is somebody that could also help somebody, like I said, possibly birth a nation. And that could be by showing somebody how to mix up certain things and put it in certain things so people will love it. I remember a long time ago, I was talking to my sister's husband, and he's Arabic. And he was saying something about a restaurant. I ain't going to say no names or nothing like this. But he was like, he know that they put something on the food or whatever. And something on the, like sprinkle something on the food. And whatever it was. Excuse me. It makes people like it. It makes you, it don't do, it, not like it make you sick or nothing, but it's something like an enhancement, something that has like a, I don't know if it's some aromatics, because if you think about it, that's warfare. Biological, chemical, psychological. Doing things to a populace of people, spraying things in the air and seeing how people act afterwards. That's possession. Okay. Causing trauma, turning, and once they have these people that may be soulless beings, they can turn up the dial. If your spouse come home, everything could be just fine. Something could happen, and they could start acting like a monster. And the thing is, these people are also in entertainment because they're sitting here with reality TV. You may not know that you're on it, but somebody's making money off of it. You may not have gotten a dime. You may not be in no contract. You don't know nothing. They can make your spouse or have your spouse sign it. And once they do these things or put additives or do something or give this person some information that might piss them off, send them home, and now this person is in a fucking rage. And you wonder, I never even seen this side of you. But then all the people in the community like, oh, bitch, I will be gone. And I will be this and I will be that. Because, you know what I'm saying? They're not realizing that the person that's showing them this information is toying with people's lives and their livelihood like it's theirs. That these are people. I know what God is and I know what man is. So when we talk about mere man, this is why people just look at me like, oh, no, this bitch didn't. Especially men. I know what is God's work, and I know what is the work of Satan, and I know what is the work of man, and I know what is the work of the beast, and I know what is the work of the lions. So, the same way they said about the white people, some of these white, when somebody like Unpack says something like that, that is talking about, it could be talking about Caucasians when she says she want to kill all white people, or it could be talking about autochthonous ones, purebred, or pure, those that are pure or white or something like this. The ones that would be in that middle on our territory card from the Crow deck. You have the one side here and the one side there. And I told y'all it's something like the like I think Irish energy could be the orange, white, and green. Okay. Is Italy or France or something white, red, white, and blue, like America, red, white, and blue. But anyways, but I'm just talking about it's something like this, okay? That aspect. Somebody don't want nobody to be in that percentage because that is the 1%. But what we have is somebody on the left and somebody on the right and whatever, and they're trying to this far left, far right, whatever it is, okay? They want those two sides are sowing discourse in the ones that are in that energy of being somewhat pure. Okay, now somebody could be behind the scenes trying to show about somebody's sex, but this man that's doing this trying to make it seem like he's more pure than the American empress or somebody else, another feminine energy. They may be using a body count, but they don't know that it's their sexual immoralities working with science, working with this, working with the media, working with other people to bully somebody or cause some kind of discourse or try to spy on somebody. You already did that. You're not pure. You're not pure. If somebody is, even if somebody is sleeping around, if a man is a hoe at 30 heads or 30 whatever, a female and then a female is a hoe, vice versa. I mean, you just got to get on over it. Your head count ain't got nothing to do with it. Because some of you are natural healers, and some of you were supposed to lay with certain people at certain times in your particular life to heal them or build something or have something linked together. So in a great day, you may have some people that connect with you. That may be how you made these soulmates that you never seen. It's just people that you connected to on a certain level, and now y'all connected. Y'all was supposed to be able to connect in some kind of way, but they use science to go and ruin that. And that's what I feel like we was talking about in this other text the other day when he said, I'm gonna find all your men that you did this with, or you did this, and I'm gonna kill them, or I'm gonna hunt them down. So again, this could be a jealous guy energy here. But what I'm saying is this is also somebody that's already working with a female with science, talking like that is not an infidelity. That is an infidelity because you're putting your wife and your children at risk. And if you do start dealing with this woman and fall for this woman, you're gonna turn a blind eye. Your wife ain't gonna know it, I'm pretty sure. Okay, some of you might not know about some of this shit until you start watching tarot readings because they watching you and now they telling you about what's going on in your shit. And you know what I'm saying? This could cause a woman to then, try to make up things or show things to this person that make them evil eye, have an evil eye towards you. And then this is when a man don't give a fuck, and then he don't give a fuck about you or his children. And then now this woman got a hand on him. And she's using her mother or somebody in her family in the judicial system, and then somebody else in the scientific department, and someone else in the police. And then again, this man is trapped in. Somebody is locked in, or they in too deep. This person didn't have to do the gruesome things. They could have just been willing to get money with this person. Or this person said, I'll show you how to get in her trust fund. Since you her spouse, you could probably sign for it. So I'll show you how to do this. So they might have went that far, but this woman been doing all this other shit behind the scenes too. You, the children, and him. And then it looks like, oh, this person didn't like you no more. This person was better. They left with this person. No, it's spell work, science, and shit that y'all wouldn't even imagine that these people is using in order to do so. It just is what it is. Okay? And that's why, again, somebody like me open up my mouth and I'm going to let your ass know exactly what it is. And it is what it is. And you could do your research all day if you want to. And that's kind of like a little part of Jesus was to give people just a little bit. And you could go check it on your own. I bet you find out. And I bet if people stop focus on the oil and shit right now, whatever we talking about. But see, some of these people already know how it works. Okay? And they do research on some shit that I just laid down here today. We're going to get some answers. But they act like they're afraid of these people. Yeah, there's something about dead or dead ones or death or something. So I'm just saying, be careful. Because these people can make things and be putting things in there. And then this could be also putting curses on you as well. Next, yeah. And so this bully energy, okay? So again, you thinking like, because it could be a little humiliating, if you're used to certain treatment, okay? Not queen treatment, not princess treatment, but average good treatment, and then now this person is looking at you some kind of way. It can make you feel, but then if you just think like me, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, again, real leaders and gods, they put that shit aside and see what else could this be? What are the technical, what are the logical, so people think they so much smarter than you because they have a job and they work for mere man here. Like it says here, drudgery. The days of hireling, a slave who longs for the shade, a hireling who waits for his wages. So I have been assigned months of misery. Okay, so this is just basically what it's talking about. Now, we know in this world that, you probably need a job to be able to survive in the regular economy, or in a regular, in a regular system. Okay. But I used to hate when people say, I have to work this job in order. No, because you really could count up all your losses. You could sell your house. You could take what you got in your savings, and you can go build you a little hut in the middle of the fucking jungle. And you won't need, and learn how to eat and do what the other people do. Now, I'm not saying, 'cause I don't really necessarily want to do that like that. I mean, I could, you know what I'm saying? If we have a plan. Okay. At one point in time, I did want to do that here. Now, I don't think, and don't say I'm no damn, Uncle Sam, I don't know, Samson, I don't know, in no motherfucking, jungle, okay? But I could, in a small, 10 acres or some shit would be nice here, okay? In motherfucking America, okay? So, I'm just saying that, like, if somebody that would be something, if somebody had it like that, that could be an opportunity here where somebody could go off the grid. Okay. Like I said, or maybe even some of these people that had to do something to do what they, while it was time to multiply, and be fruitful, or while it was time for them to get up on something, maybe some people was able to do that. Okay. And then now they could take what they have and build something here. I feel like that's the key. You can't just sit there and sell drugs and sell pussy and whatever they doing or whatever all the whole rest of your life. And so at some point in time, you're going to get caught up. And guess what? And a lot of times these women are already in the divine, the evil part that's supposed to have been burnt up when the Holy Spirit showed this energy to you, or cut off or something. But like I said, it's addictive. And now these people have woven some type of fabric into society here. And if you want to leave a bitch, she can just have your whole life shut down in a social credit system. People can be also shutting people's lives down and taking their work. I'm still looking for that pastor that was doing them damn, it looked like in his basement or something. Okay? And I can't remember what his name is. I thought it was Lewis or something like this, or Louis or Lewis, somebody. Okay? But the only time when I Google his name, I only see Louis Farrakhan now. Or when I tried to Google his name, but I know he wrote 2 books or something like this. And he was talking about that he was in the Bible, and he was talking about all these things in I think Malachi or Mordecai, Melchizedek. Okay. I think he talked a lot about that. But again, I still can't find him or whatever. So I said people can cut, because all they need is a couple years to erase out certain people, certain things like this, whatever. When it comes to these, a song called Legends Don't Die just came on, okay? So like I said, there's something like that, okay? Some of them just don't die, they multiply or they hide, okay? So maybe again, last time, last quarter or last cycle, some people was too damn woke. I could have been one of them, but they left me out to be studied on. But they could have took the masculine, thinking that, his brain or something or whatever, would work out better for them. Or maybe they just wanted to test on me and also allow him another female, to be around so they can both test on me or some shit like this. And they could be, like I said, that 1%. And I feel like I would say that they didn't know, but no, they knew who I was. But these are people that are jealous or envious of something about you. And so they will disregard who you are. That, oh, this might be God's child or something, and still do what they want to do and take what they want anyway. By manipulating a situation. Cloning, tissue. You only need one little piece of tissue from a male phallus, possibly, right? And I think this is something that me and Taurus talked about. And they could take that piece of tissue and make a whole nother fucking human with it. You get what I'm saying? So we got finality here. So something might be final. There might be something in the something here. Okay, somebody might be able to bury some of their, however you want to, whatever that, their enemies, okay? And transform now, because something could have been holding someone back here. Okay? So now that we done went on that little rant, and I don't even know when the camera cut off, and I don't know how much of that y'all got, and you didn't. But I'm just saying, when people tell you shit, you got to look at it a little bit different, because my mind, the gifts that I have of reading minds, it don't work like I could look at you and look at your brain and tell what you're saying. No, it's like when somebody is saying something, even if it's not coming from them. Say a reader is talking about a situation. They could know very well about the situation. They just crafting up a way to speak it to you through the cards. Okay. Say they is really pulling the energy is coming from somewhere. I can tell whether it's their message, secondhand, or something like this. I can tell what somebody is really saying. It just, this is how I read the Bible. It just uncovers things along the way. Like, I just read that. Okay, what that really mean? And so that's just how I feel like it works. And I feel like that might scare people here. But I feel like with Taurus, I mean, this motherfucker is a good ass actor, if whatever, because, you know, I always will remember that. It's like, I didn't just say that jazzy shit. This motherfucker got to wait till somebody else said it to validate it. And I'm like, well, yeah, he said it like, but that's exactly what I was just saying yesterday, though. So why you try to give the kudos to this motherfucker instead of me, when you know I just said that shit. Now, come on now, you know that I know shit. You know, you always said that I be right about motherfuckers. Like, why you trying to act like that? Why you trying to act like 6 months down the line? Oh, man, now I see what you talking about that one dude. Oh, you do now? Oh, okay. Okay, now you see. Okay, all right. Just saying. Okay? Yeah, because I feel like these people feel like they mastered something, these 3 sisters or these 3 witches, something with world domination or something like this, but they forgot the master. Something like that. Damn. We got the 3 of Pentacles, so these people took up crafty counsel here. And like I said, there's 3 energies. There's something about 3. There's 3. 33, 3. I don't know. 3, 3. We got 3, 3, 3 here. 3, 3, 3, 3, 12. I don't know why I'm seeing that 12. So I don't know. You could be spliced. Like I said, this might be with the 12 that we were reading in the text just a couple days ago. And again, some of you might have been spliced to have a different type of personality here. That girl got split personality. So it could be like, again, there could be 12 of you. Aries, a Taurus, this, that, you know what I'm saying? And these people could be all your life been swapping your energy out or something like this. Or you all together. So again, how the fuck is somebody going to judge? If these people all on that side and I don't deal with none of them, how they going to judge me on something that I'm telling you out my mouth that they know that they doing, and you still going to try to talk to me like I'm just one of you motherfuckers? You still going to try to silence me like I ain't who the fuck I am? You don't have no authority over me is what the problem is, and you don't need it because I don't go around fucking with nobody unless they fuck with me. And these days, I can't even find them. They allow people to know who I am, where I am, all about my blood type and shit like this, and have me here a sitting duck. How to steal my money, how to steal my man, how to steal all this, how to swap my children out, all this shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what we did. That's what real warfare looked like in this World War III. So you'll see people are really, you'll see who the shifters that go off the flow of somebody else. Because I always been talking like this. But now somebody see where you going back on. Oh, y'all ain't okay, well, let's just go back over here. And then now a motherfucker want to jump up online and start talking about what you talking about. The type of warfare. Like you ain't just been in my Akashic records, or you ain't just been looking closely at listening what the fuck I'm saying and copycatting what I'm doing. So they'll try to fix their appearance. They'll try to do this, change their lifestyle, do this and that. And then also, you see, try to talk like you look like. It's just gross to me. Ugh. And nigga, don't act like you ain't sit there and watch that bitch transform from a whole nother bitch into who the fuck I am, or who I was 2 years ago before y'all start fucking with my money and fucking with my situation, my living situation. Don't act like it. So again, they try to say, oh, you ratting or you doing it. No, none of you motherfuckers is working with me, not to my knowledge. So that means that I'm on a whole nother God level then. And so again, you can't tell me you're not about to use your court system here on me. And they not doing nothing to hurt me, I don't think, in the spirit fucking realm. You almost feel like you can't stop it because that's what the fuck I'm still doing. So if I pay, so really, they be like, you be stuck in the 3D. Oh no, I want a relationship that works compatible with me in the 3D. Somebody that think like me, that I can enjoy time with and travel and do things with, and that's on my side, that's want me to win, that want to make sure shit that's supposed to come to me, come to me. And I'm the same motherfucking way with them. And when they get in some shit, they got me. They ain't got shit to worry about. So again, that's what I'm looking for on the damn physical. So I'm still here living. I want to enjoy this shit right here while I'm still here, don't I? But don't think that they talking about the 5D, bitch. I might be in the 9D. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit. And that's why they don't like me, or they don't want me to open up my fucking mouth. So we got the moon here in reverse with concealment in reverse. So somebody could be concealing this stuff. And they could be, the cover up or the alibi is sitting in front of your face acting like they give a fuck about you. But really it's the donations and the popularity. And whole time, they finding out when you coming to them for help, they find out your information and backing up. Yeah, man, I just helped this motherfucker get 10 acres. Yeah, it's only one person left in that family. She about to get all them 10 acres. Then next thing you know, this bitch missing. Now, I'm telling you what you're dealing with. Now, I already told you these motherfuckers are traffickers. Child pornography, pedophile. Okay? I just said this bitch is a frog. We had that frog come out here the other day. I said, that's who that fucking frog was. And here we go again with the 4 of Pentacles. All right, somebody trying to be up under your wing or trying to get up in your something, or there might be a frog prince that somebody trying to send your way. But you might love all creatures that are good, but I feel like somebody trying to take what's yours and leave you with a frog, or now you left with this frog. And this person is underground. This person is a dark place here. They don't have to be mental. Well, they got to be dark with the activities that I'm picking up that they do. But I feel like this person is in a dark space right now, like an underground cavern, like that woman that was in this cave or whatever, or that was last night in these cards. And they trying to slip up under your wing. I'm telling you, this person could have even got a masculine locked up. This masculine could have been dealing with her, but only telepathically communicating with you. I don't know. They could have been involved with some shit in the sleep realm. But I feel like you didn't feel like this man was here. If this person was around you, you didn't know that they was. Okay? But the person that's hiding on the ground did. And they used what they knew about that to get this person locked up and give them the kiss of Judas. Or maybe even somebody got the kiss of life. Recently here, we got paranormal curiosity here. So there might be some paranormal activity. Like I said yesterday, I seen that figure walking around or a swoop past the bathroom. And I was like, what the it kind of looked like somebody was, but not somebody. It just looked like a figure, like a dark, smoky kind of energy or something here. This could also be somebody that took a masculine from somebody and left them with a frog. Because they thought you was about to be in a gloomy, dark, something like this. But now they're in that space. And maybe they have the frog, but maybe they like the frog. Because whoever these people is slime bags or they deal with slime. This is the type of woman that will, have your masculine come in and then they try to swab his, after he been with you or some shit like that. I mean, it's some weird shit that I'm picking up here now. And they're like, oh, I can't believe you brought this person in. But, I feel like they could be blaming somebody for this, okay? Yeah, somebody could be going through changes because of whatever this is. All right? Again, with this rainbow, this cute little dragon here, they could be doing something to make your children, again, if you carrying, strange or something like this here. This is ancient old shit now. Here. Somebody has been doing some foul shit with somebody here, trying to make it seem like can't have children. Okay, now you know they can. We're going to make it seem like these children come out weird. You know what I'm saying? They're doing something, contaminating people's blood or something, all about a relationship here. We got loyalty here. We got stamina in reverse. Somebody might not have stamina or they may not be able to perform here. And we got morals here. I heard moralis or moorish. Okay. So the Hierophant and then these two energies behind her. They say nothing. They do nothing. And then we have the King of Swords here with logic here. And it happened to be a female here. That's Aquarius energy or pouring out information. You don't have to be Aquarius. You could just be, somebody that pours out information with real logic here. Like you're not sitting here talking where people might be listening and saying, what is this mumble jumble or something like this? See, because that's why the indigenous people that, or the foreign